Hello everyone, how's it going? Here's the sound. We're continuing with the gaming making. Okay, tweak some sound settings. Okay, I think that should be good. Please better. Alright, so here's the code. Last time we found some bugs. Client 1. Client 2. Server logs. Nothing happened. Still nothing happens. And why is that? Let's see. So we added a check. It's not the current player, but player tag is none in the beginning. So either we should check this, and if it's not none, or we should do something else. Let's think about this. So the issue is basically on every time we press the button, any button, of course we check if the game is over, then we return because nothing should happen. But then if the game is not over yet, we check if the player tag is different than the current player, and then we again return because we want them to be the same. But what happens is initially the player tag is none, and as you can see here in the comments, this attribute is supposed to be assigned by the game logic, or by something that the game logic sends, and the output should be either X or O. But we still haven't implemented this, so that's why this function always returns here, because this is none initially. All right. So the only way for this to be skipped, for this if be skipped, is when these two are equal, and this is always X or O. So yeah, this should also be X or O. So to do that, I was thinking maybe to add one initial request to the server, sent from the client to the server. So we receive which tag is ours. Because on the server side, on the server side we have this, and it's a bit weird because it says player name and it's the tag, and I should rename this variable to tag, and then the method, just to keep it consistent on the both sides, server and client. But let's first do the proof of concept. Right, so if the server receives a request with method player name, then this should happen. And then, yeah. And then this event should be handled by the UI, right? So I should send an empty request to ask for the tag for the name. And I can do it here in the inside this this method by checking if the player tag is none, and then if it is, I will send this request. The issue is that we'll have this check every time we press the button, and ideally this will be waste of resources and checks, and yeah, I doubt that it will affect much this game in particular, but I'm thinking of doing it a bit more elegant and have it, for example, up here or down here. So let's try with here first. Right. So self.game. Oh wait, but the game here is we assign it somewhere, so we have to check where is this assigned, and where do we use this? Is it here? All right. And where do I assign the game? In the game. Okay. So come here. I can see that here we're assigning self to the game. To the to the UI. This is not really, I don't really like this, but let's see. On button press. And this happens instantly. So how do I want to do that? It should be after the init method. And it can be here, but I really don't want it to be here. And check every time if the player attack is none. So I can either do it here after assigning the game to wait, oh, that was here. After assigning the game to the game attribute of the UI, but is there any other way? Maybe I should add let's add setter I can add a protocol here, which this would follow, but yeah, this would be good to have a protocol because of here. So you can see in the schema. All right, let's do it here first, and then let's do it like this first. Just for now, so we can test this, and then we'll see if it works. Then I make a protocol class and inherit from it, or abstract class. Not sure which I need here. So game equals game, and that's pretty much it. And then I also wanted to have a setup and a setup method, but it's weird to pass the game instance to a setup method. One thing I can do is set the game and then have a start game start, but I don't need that. Do they have any I don't pass anything to here, but I think all of this can stay here. And it should have the grid layout as a parent, so we need that. In the setup, right, I want to send cell.game dot send request, and then this, but do I use this? Do I use a name in the server? Events? No. No, I don't. Right, I'm setting the name here. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And it should be changed to tag because we can also have a name of the player. So yeah. So this is not needed. And then I need to handle that. So I'll send this to the server, and then I'll receive from the server method with a event with method player name and the name inside, and then I can set. All right, so this I can do. This I can do here, and I can do it. But wait, I could have done that either way here. I just won't do it up top here, but I'll do it. Should be cell dot is not and should be this. This is okay like this. All right, so I can actually do it here. I think, in fact. It's not a good player. All right, I think this is okay. And then the next guardian. Again, this is called guardian approach. So we have a bunch of guardians, which are represented by if statements. And yeah, the purpose of it is to reduce the indentation, specifically in Python, and also to keep it more like case by case, and avoid if, elif, elif, and then else. How do we do that? We just revert the, for example, we have some ifs, nested ifs. We can revert their conditions and then separate them like this as a standalone if statement with a reverted condition, and then after it we can return, or if we're in a loop we can continue or break depending on what's the logic. And yeah, and then the next level of ifs, again speaking of nested if statements, we can put after it and then check for it. And yeah. So if the button text equals this, then I have data banks. So if wait, then we can so now I can do this if the self.player tag is none, then no, I don't want to press the button in order to receive my role in the game. Yeah, I'll go back to it. I just don't like it this way. We send this request and then handle the event, and we'll print the event. And yeah, so here on this line we're assuming that we have I, J, and pair, or if we don't have, I mean in the dictionary event. Of course, if we don't have them, we'll get none, because that's what get method of dictionaries does. So, but if event method pair name, all right. If self dot pair tag is not none, this has already been assigned, and then self player tag equals event name. All right, so we've implemented that in a yeah, in a guardian, but we can make it a guardian if we return here, and this can go after this first guardian because we're not using it here, and this should be it. And then I can return here entirely, and then this is the next guardian, and this should also return. Actually, yeah, in all of these cases, I didn't make them guardians because of this final line that happens in all of the, yeah, in all of the guardians, but I can just paste it everywhere, which is a bit of repetition of codes, but of course, all right, use the guardian, and return. I don't really need this return here, but if we add any guardians after these, we will need it. So just for scalability's sake, I want to have this here. And I need a return. All right, so this is about the guardians. Let's assuming we did not miss anything with this moderate assumption. Okay. All right. We have a make move. Have one here as well. Okay, let's stop these and check if we've had the new event in the logs. Nope. And methods. Right. Just make move. Oops. Do I? Yeah, I don't call this. I'm not calling this. So, what I need to do here actually is I want to remove this logic here because it's a bit out of its boundaries. So, yeah. UI.set game. All right, and then before returning the UI, I want to start the UI, which is a bit counterintuitive, but this might have been as well called send initial requests or send initial request, but yeah, I hope you get the point. UI start, and this should send we need. I'm thinking, wait, how did we reach this here? Because yeah. All right, so let's do this as well. The first player will be also assigned by server. So All right. Let's. This is one event. Okay. Oops. What did I do? Yeah, that's okay. Um. So if they ask for the player name, let's just include this into a an initial request, like a join request, that will include the status of uh, the current state of the game, which will be, of course, beginning state, but we want to know um, who the game thinks we are. So either X or O, depending, of course, on this logic. This logic here. The length of the connections set, or what was it? Dictionary set, I think. Um, and then whose turn is it? All right, so let's rename this to, for example, join. Okay, so the join, and then it's join, and then do we have a structure for this? No. Name to tag. And then I have to check for the connections set dictionary actually. Um, yeah, we need the tag and the current player. So yeah, that's current player. And where is the current player? I don't know what is it initially. Current player is X. All right. All right. So this makes sense now. Um, anything else? All right. There. Is this still relevant? We'll check about that. We should check about that. So, panel event, if not player name, but join. tag, and then current player, this event current player, and we return. So this should be okay. And this is how we transfer the game state to the player as they join, as soon as they join. What else except trying it out? And the server, a called set game, a called start. Okay. Let's see actually. Did we have? Yeah, I did have their name, but oh yeah, of course. Join. Let's restart this one. Client, restart server. All right. After the first client, we got a sent join, and then we've received whatever. And what is this? I'm not sure what's this and why is it printing it like that. Yeah, we should see. But yeah, the initial request is being sent. Okay. Okay. One more. Okay. So, assuming we did everything right, we should be able to play now. So, what's going on here? Nothing happened. Okay, we're playing. What if I play here? Player X is not the current player. Player X is still not the current player. That's, yeah, it recognizes that this here is player X. The game recognizes it, and then yeah, player X is not supposed to play twice in a row. So let's try the O player. Okay, I play O. And then if I play O again, I guess this is just how print stuff, but it's good that I fix this because I don't really like it. So yeah, player O is not the current player. Alright, still not the current player. Yeah. And this is on the client side, but we also have this check on the server side. So if you try to cheat and send a fake request, it will be detected on the server, and then we could maybe handle that, assuming that the player is cheating, and do something about it. All right, so we are waiting on the players. Is O plays here, and then X plays here, and plays here, and we have a winner. Have a winner. Yeah, winner sent to everyone. Okay, so to here and to here. Maybe I should update the receiver here because... okay. Yeah, we have the receiver here. Player, this one was updated. All right. Then player, this one was also updated. That's good. So it works. Let me know, is there anything else I could test about it? Because we've tested win/lose, we've tested tie, we've tested cheating by playing twice in a row, or twice or more times in a row. Yeah. So there is something I saw in the documentation of WebSockets, which was which was broadcast. So have all the clients and broadcast the message to all of them. So maybe we could try doing that, but the issue is that some of the data there is not the same. So yeah. I have more to read for the WebSocket. Because there are secrets and tokens and so on, which I can utilize in this one. But this is of course for the networking of the game, the networking part of the game, the game dev framework for now. It's still not an engine. So yeah. All right. So I think this game is good, although we could add some stuff and polish it to write on the screen, you win, you lose, so on and so forth. Or it's tie, and then have a new button to play again. But I think it's safe to say we can go to the next one, the next task. So Tic-Tac-Toe is good for now, I would say. It's proof of concept and it's working. We have several checks. What can we do? Maybe what we can do, yes. Maybe what we can do is either have another game, so one more game. I would also make it for two as well, and also online multiplayer. And uh, the other option is to make a lobby. So, for example, a game client with a lobby, and then in that lobby, everyone can join, and then choose a game to play and invite each other, which is, I think, interesting. But for now, we only have so on the one side we can do that because it's interesting. On the other side, we only have one game, and it's not there's not much of a choice. So that's why the other option is to have one more game first, and then maybe do that. Because it will. I imagine that it will also give us some um, ideas on how to, let's say, integrate the games similarly to each other. So have the same wrap for every game. So we can put it in a list of games and be able to choose from that list. Um, but yeah, let's have one more game. I'm thinking of. I think in the WebSockets documentation, the game they're making is Connect 4, if I remember correctly. So we can do that, of course, but I was thinking of maybe should choose something else. Yeah, here they use type and we use method. Uh, and yeah, um, ideally we would, with more and more games, the framework would become more polished, and we'll have separated things and functionalities and utilities, for example, for making games more easily. All right, so as this works, actually, I wanted to have the yeah protocol thingy here. So let's collapse these as we have them already and they work. So I have a class which will be, actually I have this in my notes, I think. Let me check. All right, so basically we have game UI protocol and game logic protocol. But the thing is, right? But the thing is, they're used on both sides of the game. So on the server side and on the client side. And in order to have those dependencies for the protocol, um, we need to either have them in the two places or have them in one commonly accessible location. So what do we want? I think we can also get rid of those here. Current file we can leave. These we can delete. All right. Okay. I can commit the changes here. And also all right, let's have them maybe in the same in one place. What should it be called? Let's say base. And then I think it was from Bitcoin. Do we have this? Not accessed. Is it typing? It's not typing. It is typing? Not accessed. Ah, yeah, wait. Not accessed means something else. So from what was it? I have to check. Collections. Typing. It's from typing. I can either use that or so pass game UI protocol and say protocol, for example. Yeah, so game logic protocol and event send request. And this is not really, yeah, the name is not really, it's a bit confusing because the game logic does not send the request. And also, we don't need this. Here I only need the two of them actually. Tic-Tac-Toe game logic proxy, and this game logic proxy should the game logic protocol, and the UI should have UI. So this is for the client, and now before I do the server, if I test the clients, because I don't remember exactly how protocols work, but they allow additional methods or – Metaclass conflict. The metaclass of a derived class must be a non-strict subclass. Not sure what this means, but let's try this. Let's try this. I'd like them to be like this. So for the abstract class and for the abstract base class, I know that it cannot be instantiated, but we can have additional methods. The subclasses. But we have the same error. Not again. I don't know what this means. When does this occur? Yeah, why is that? This is weird. Oh. Okay, so I basically have to have a mixing class to mix the two parent classes and then inherit from this mixing class this way. Or no, actually, it's something else. All right, so I have to read more on this, then we'll see. So I'll just get rid of it for now. Well, it's a bit annoying to do that, but we can do more valuable things in the meantime. And of course, if someone in the chat knows how to do what I want to do, feel free to propose anything. Base can go for it. But what we can update is the readme. Can be updated. Wait for the game UI. So the client has the game UI has on button press, handle event, set game and start. So I can update these. And start. And then can I use this? No, I can't. Of course. And then for the game logic proxy, make move, which is not hold make move anymore, rather make move, actually. Which is just send request. Let's rename that. Actually, no, this won't work like this. Maybe like this. Make move. We can rename to send request. That's not really. Maybe handle request, but I don't know if it clashes with something else. Or it's something in the client. Wait. Yeah, it's a network client. So let's check if I have handle. Event. So that's okay because we can change this in file to handle events and then have it on the documentation. This is from the client. This comes from the client. Yeah. This doesn't really obey the schema here, but yeah, it's imperfect. I know. But you also have handle event here. Yeah, but that's okay because they do not clash as they're different separate objects, separate classes, and separate instances. Here I would like to have an event, thanks, instead of make move, because I don't provide the IJ and player anymore. Right? Well, I do. That's a pretty okay. Let's have this as an event, and then look. Let's game dot handle event. Put here, and then have the event here. It goes this. So dot right there, and then event. Yeah, that's it's okay. We can place the I, place the J. And that's all right. Then I only need to change this to event, and it would be in dictionary, but whatever. Method body sender, whatever. Not really. Method, and anything else actually. But sender, target. Maybe it's good that we have some structure here. In the method, the body, some additional metadata. I cannot add here. I cannot add anything here, so actually I can add it from inside this class because it has access to the client, to the networking client. But yeah. We'll have to check a lot of stuff to change a lot of stuff. Sorry. But that's yeah. Ideally, this would be like something like body, and then we have this, and then we have all of this data inside of that body, and yeah. This would be ideal because we have the structure, because we have method body, and then on the same level we have something else if we need. And we'll avoid we're making everything the same, and the only thing that changes is the values, but the keys stay the same. We can do that. It's a bit weird though, because I have to change a lot of stuff. Yeah. And it will break somewhere for sure. So we made the game, but I think it's time to break it in order to make it better and maybe more scalable if we ever tend to scale Tic-Tac-Toe. But having in mind that we might copy a lot from this game in the future, I think it's good to do it. So body, good that we have the AI, because for such stuff it's amazing. All right. Trying and looking for the tag. This connection. And for the events, it should be the body. Control X and then body. Tac and play second player. That's okay. Thank you, Super Maven. Um, here should be body, body. Thank you. Anything else? So we have this event, event. All right, I think it looks okay. Okay, I'm gonna go and grab some water and I'll be right back. Okay, so stay here, don't move. I'm coming right back. I am back. Yeah. All right. Let's check online for the same stuff. So looking for method. Oh yeah. The street outside is. I don't know if you can hear, but there are bikes. They're too loud. Okay, so this should be body. And also this. And this should be body. Well, this is repeating way too many times. I don't want to do that. I want to have the body here. So what do we do here? All right. So say body, seven body, and then I can use it all places. This. Okay. And then I'm going to change here. Now I'm going to change here. There is wherever there is. Right. Right. Whoops. I have to join nobody. Yeah, okay, we can say one. Just that's okay. Hopefully it still works. Okay, we have the server, first client, and then second client, please. All right. We have the join request. X plays, nice, and X cannot play a second time. We're waiting for O to play. O plays here, X plays here, O plays here, X plays here, here, here. Although, yeah. Yeah. And let's say O plays here, X plays here. And it's tie. I think it's tie. Tie. All right. And the body is, yeah. Although the receiver is in the body. No. Yeah, no. Right, it's okay. Let's check one more time with the win-lose situation. So restart the server. Okay. One player, second player. Okay, if I try to play here, player O is not the current, so nothing happens. You can spam 1,000 times, nothing will happen. It can lag and it can freeze and it can crash, but player O won't be able to play. So X plays, O plays, X plays, O plays, X plays and wins. Have a winner. All right. Yeah. Okay. We made it better for the developer, of course. Yeah, I think we can go to the next game already. Yeah, yeah, everything crashed. So. We can of course add to this one play again, rematch, and anything. But yeah, so clients. Okay. All right, so let's push everything. Not sure for the. Not sure about the commit message, but either way, let's add just for the README a protocol for the objects and I mean for the classes and for their proxies. Events. Event. Event. So game logic, the class, class. What happened? I want to have an event. Is it still make wolf? Besides, so event. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's handle events now. I'll wait. It's a bit mixed up here. Handle requests. Handle event. When we have the UI proxy handle event. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Because this is the UI proxy. That's okay. And so the UI and the game logic have handle events. And that's okay. All right. And the handle requests does whatever we tell it to do. So yeah, that's okay. Right. It's all right. It's all right. Readme. So we have in the game logic. Just handle that. Right. And then UI proxy handle events. Okay. And server nothing. And then I'd like to have the protocols. So class MUI protocol should have this and only this. Handle events. All right, and then for the other protocol, the logic protocol, handle events as well. Okay, and then last but not least, I want to attach to make the respective classes inherit from the game protocols as well. So game UI should also, can do that here. Game UI no. This is the communication and the setup. So the structures UI, right? Game logic protocol, game logic, and also oh, that's loud. That's loud. Hate that. All right. Game. Yeah, UI proxy and then logic protocol, game logic proxy. Wow. Yeah. Wow. It's a bit. Looks like a bit of a mess. Maybe we should split that into another diagram. So the UI should, right, so here, all right, here, the UI communicates to client, and then client. Can I do that? Server, and then server, game logic. Nice. And then game logic. Back to server. Back to client. Back to UI. And let's do it left to right. All right. So this is how the communication is done, and maybe on the one above, we should just make the dependencies. So this will comment out, this will comment out, this episode, and this episode. What else? Missing something. Yeah. This. All right. Okay. This makes more sense. I'm happy with this one. But just this one that's tangled, I don't like. So I know it's kind of aesthetic, but I would like it to. Yeah, no. Like boxing. So everything that's and then the game UI. Game UI depends on game UI protocol. It's maybe no, one more. Whoops, I did something bad. Maybe one more. Okay, how this works exactly. All right. Yeah, this is very clean. Let's see. Maybe if we could flip these to be on the inner side and these to be on the inner side, and this goes here and this goes here. This would be perfect. This would be perfect because it will kind of match with the diagram on the bottom. So I cannot collapse this. I don't like that. Client game logic proxy. Stats. So can I? Yeah. Okay. And it should be game logic proxy should be above game logic. Game logic is here. And logic protocol. This? Yeah, no. So I want to have game logic on this side. Everything with game logic. Where is game logic? Game logic is here. That's the only one. Right. And it's on the right, client and game logic proxy. Yeah, this. Okay. Okay. This is what I want. So these are game logic to game logic protocol, game logic proxy, and game logic protocol. It's okay. Okay. And now assuming yeah, but that's perfect actually. The proxies are here, client and server, game UI, game logic. Okay. Although we have to keep in mind that this class and this class flipped, so they're on the other side. So yeah, that's the only thing that might be confusing. Could I add a line between those two? Maybe. So maybe here, tiny line, client to server, and back to client. Maybe. Okay, this is not okay. Oof. That is this is bad. Can't I just whoops. I did that thing again. Move into here. Is it okay? No, please. What about the other side? Is that better? No, it's not. It's definitely not better. This? No. Nope. I think I cannot do this one, at least with my skill. All right, but I think this is pretty well comprehensive. All right, and these diagrams on the bottom might need a change as well, but for now, the top two are enough. Although this is not a tic-tac-toe architecture example. Yeah, okay, let's say it's an example. All right. All right, let's push that. Okay. There's a very broad explanation of what we've done, but let me check if I got the right GitHub profile. This one. Yeah, this is right profile. That's okay. So that's that. This branch. Um, of course, it can go. It can still undergo changes. But yeah, um, there's some stuff we've changed for uh, the docs a lot, and for the this package in dev networking, which will be good to have in master. But yeah. Oh, look at our diagrams. These are nice. I like these. I don't know at all if these are up to date. I'm guessing not, but these two. Um, these also look nice, but these two I know are up to date. I don't know if it's just me, but I really like graphical explanations. Yeah, I like it. I'm thinking of some stuff we can add and to do it more transparent and clear and comprehensive. And I thought of some stuff, but we won't polish that right now. Let's see. Let's see the Trello. Actually, what did we do from the Trello? Am I on the right um, page? Nope. Let's look at the workspaces. This one, I think. No, this is my yeah, my other thing. Andy, Andy. Yeah, this one's it. That other one is for the YouTube videos and stuff. And it's also not up to date, but yeah. I think that's done. Broadcast responses, update all players. Broadcast responses or updates all players according to target attribute responses. Yeah, that's personalized. It's on broadcast responses, but yeah, a frustration of through Tic-Tac-Toe. That's yeah, the Tic-Tac-Toe. ECS game engine. This is not quite started even. Had exceptional connection closed. No create rooms, join a room, set room's password, delete the room when empty, and handle player disconnect. But I think this one and this one is they're the same. Or at least similar. Right. So, color blue, title Tic-Tac-Toe. We can add another, or actually, art. This label, create rooms, should be the game engine, and it's not that Same here. Edit labels. Okay. Save. Password. Same thing here. No player disconnected. They should be in the network, so that also can be taken in the game engine work. And is it everything in the game engine? No. Sorry. Make a lobby. I did not make a lobby and set a username. Make flowchart with game interactions. It's done. Illustration of Tic-Tac-Toe and Tic-Tac-Toe are done with these. You can go back to here and edit the labels. Edit the labels again. And this actually networking cannot the game engine itself. But of course, yeah, why not? What else? What else can we do? If we start the next game, we should first choose which one it is. So let's, for example, choose it for next time. Next time. All right, I'll decide on which game we'll do for next time, and yeah, I'll tell you next time. So feel free to propose anything. I have thought of some stuff. What I prefer is for it to have an online multiplayer. So yeah, more than one player, and for it to be with 2 players only. To keep it simple for now, and to be able to compare it at the most with Tic-Tac-Toe. And if it's a simple one, we'll make it, I'm guessing, more quickly. And if it's not, yeah, we'll have to wait on that to be finished, and only then compare the 2 games entirely. All right, so I don't know how much time it took to make Tic-Tac-Toe by like this way, but I believe that what we did will be reused for other games, which is the purpose of these streams. And yeah, we'll see how it goes with the next one and what we can reuse. The networking for sure, and the structure for sure, and that was the idea, to fine-tune more or less the structure and the architecture, so we can have it for the next games as well. And yeah, we'll see for the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and please propose any player versus player games, 1 versus 1, so we can start next time working on that one. And thank you for watching again. Thank you for supporting the channel. And if you want to explicitly do so, you can do this on Patreon, or of course subscribe and like the videos. Share with your friends if you think they'll like it, and I'm glad we can hang out doing what we do. Thanks everyone. Bye.